Music.
Yo, what's the haps everybody? PK here, and today I'm bringing you guys 109 and I think it was 9? Something like that, something crazy. And before I talk about the gameplay, I just want to say a 1, 2, 3 into the 4 BLOO. Gonna smack these kids some more. I'm saying that just to pay a little respect to DOGG coming to COD. And what I have to say about that is that don't take it too serious, because there are people saying that, you know, oh, it's Infinity War getting desperate. If you don't take it seriously like it's supposed to be, you know, it's not supposed to be taken seriously. He says squad member active, that's what's up. If you just don't take it seriously, you're gonna find that it's actually a pretty cool DLC. I think I might get it if I got a few bucks to spare. But onto the gameplay. Yeah, I started off in a helo pilot because, like I said, this was against a full party, and I usually don't get gameplays in against full parties, so I thought, all right, I'm not gonna record whatever. And then I got a helo pilot and went on a 32 kill streak in the first minute on the game and decided maybe I should start recording. So luckily I did. Anyways, and this commentary has to do with being nice to your fellow man, and this kind of coincides with a video that I saw a while ago by a man named Multistyles. I'll go ahead and link his video in the description. What I mean by this is that you gotta be nice to your fellow human beings. You know, what happened to me, why I did this commentary is because, one, I haven't had a commentary idea pop in my head for like 2 weeks, and two, I took my grandpa to the doctor today. He's not the healthiest person, and he has to carry around an oxygen tank. And as I'm leaving the parking lot, some lady, some woman, you know, she's not some teenager or whatever, she's a full-grown woman, has the gall to be on her phone and, you know, drive around in the parking lot at the same time just texting. So she almost hits me. I honk at her, and she goes, "Ah, what the fuck?" And then she looks at my grandpa in his oxygen mask and goes, "I'm glad your grandpa's dying." Yeah, I know, what a bitch, right? She said, "I'm glad he's dying." And my grandpa, I'm Mexican, and he came from Mexico, so he doesn't know English. He didn't know what she was saying, but obviously he knew it was going to be an angry thing because she sounded angry. And it just kind of, why would you do that? You know, it was your fault. Even if it was my fault, how are you going to get so mad over something like that where nothing even happened, to the point where you're glad another human being is dying? You don't know anything about this human being. You don't know anything. Maybe he's a good guy, maybe he's a bad guy, and yet you're happy that he's dying because you almost crashed into my car while you were texting, you know? That I don't see that. And people accept stuff like that more and more in these days because it's supposed to be normal. Honestly, I don't think people should put up with something like that. If I was a girl or a woman, I probably would have gotten out the car and smacked that bitch ass hoe to the ground, you know? That's just me though, because to insult me, I guess is not, this is like a whole cliche thing I'm about to do, but to insult me is whatever, but to insult my family, especially when you say that you're happy they're dying, that just doesn't fly with me. So, you know, I would have smacked the bitch ass down. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Just kind of be nice to your fellow man, you know, it never hurts. Especially, here's one thing, never burn your bridges. When you're nice to people, you tend to not burn your bridges. And when I say that, it's kind of a metaphor for you never know what someone's going to become one day, is what I'm saying, you know? There is a story that, I don't remember exactly how it goes, but there was a man who apparently worked with Bill Gates and said Bill Gates was an idiot and sold his half of the company for like $100 and a piece of gum. Obviously, the piece of gum wasn't true. But yeah, he sold it. And now look at Bill Gates. If that dude didn't burn his bridges and was just nice and got the k.e.m strike, and he was nice, he probably would be a billionaire as well. And there's other people like, actually, this Multi, if you're still this far into the video, I checked your about on your YouTube page recently because I forgot what I was doing. I was gonna do something, I forgot, but I was checking your about, and I noticed that the Green Goblin HD sent you a YouTube message 2 years ago telling him to check out his channel. That dude has like 600,000 subs now, like 1 million subs, I don't know, something like that. Multi, you don't burn your bridges, man. You could have been that guy. You could have been at like 200, 500,000 subs, something ridiculous like that, but you threw it away. And for what? Greed? I don't know. Yeah, so that kind of sucks, but you gotta be nice to people. Be nice to your fellow man, and don't automatically think of them as dicks when they mess up once. We're human beings. We all make mistakes. We all, you know, we're not perfect, and sometimes we just have bad days. Like when someone cuts you off, maybe they're just having a bad day and didn't mean to cut you off. That's happened to me a couple times where I cut someone off and I'm like, oh shit, I really didn't mean to, man, I'm sorry. But they start with the honking and everything and they call me an asshole, and really I'm not like that all the time. So remember to be nice to your fellow man, to not burn your bridges like a lot of people do. They tend to, you know, just don't burn your bridges, pretty much what I'm trying to say. And pretty much all I wanted to say. The gameplay's wrapping up, and before it ends, I just want to say, do you guys have any feedback for me? And I say that because every time I listen to one of my commentaries, I swear to you, it's on the tip of my tongue. There's this one burp. There's this one thing I need to do to get my videos 1,000 times better. I feel like to improve as a commentator, I just need to do this one thing and I'll be way better. But I don't know what that is. I truly don't know, and I'm trying every single commentary to try to find it, and I can't. So maybe if you guys have any feedback, you guys can drop that below in a comment. You know, constructive criticism, if it's bad, if it's good, whatever, I'm cool with it. Just don't say, PK, you're perfect. I'm not perfect. Don't bullshit me. I know it's bullshit. You know it's bullshit, so don't say that to my face. But say it to your friends so they think I'm perfect and check me out. That'd be cool. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. This has been PK. Have a good day. And before I go, I just want to bitch slap that fool. I said pa. Maybe what I should have done is add like a bitch slap sound effect, kind of like the Marka J. But I guess then I'd be copying them. I'm not going to do that. Anyways, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Later, guys.